2 is Ian Matthews. Number 4, Adam Blunden. 5 is Joe Cable. 6, Matt Hall. 8, Reece Newton. 9, Kane Woolston, who'll play at the head of attack. 10, their new US import in Drew Patterson. 14, Quinton Phillips Tapsell. 17, Alex Clayton. And 7, Cameron Lodge. As for that ball to come in. Patterson getting deep for the long throw. Hilton again breaks it up. He's been busy in the first couple of minutes here. Shot taken from range, parried down and taken on the bounce for last season. A big part of the reason the Bell Swans are in the NPL now. He takes a strike directly at goal. Eisenhower gets 2 hands to him, but can't hang on to it. And just Eisenhower having some troubles here with his own teammate as much as up and over, and easy as you like. The man from the mid-north coast, Joe Cable, nods the header home, and that was just Cooks Hill caught napping there. Bailey on the volley, headed away, nice and calm from Bell Swans. Shot from range over the crossbar, but it's taken a deflection on the way through, so we'll have a corner. Yeah. Racing in was Berrigan, using all of his frame. Benson now trying to use body position in the box, drops it back. Clements gets a shot away, not quite cleanly taken, but he does recover in time, Abrahams, before the advancing Cooks Hill players can get on the ball.
We've got an opportunity to throw the ball in from Clayton as well.
Clayton, beautifully hit again from Clayton. Almost finished by Woolston, but dug out off the line, and they go on the attack now. Berrigan winding up and trying to accelerate to the outside. And then you have to feel that was optimistic at best, that threaded ball, just hoping that he could somehow find a way through to Josh Benson. Just overcooked his run a little, and they'll have a second effort forward, though, and now they set it out in front of Cable. A nicely weighted ball, looking for a teammate in the box, skims it across everyone. The second effort, back to Patterson, deflected and over the bar. Wasn't a lot on that. That wasn't really going to trouble anyone from Wilson. Spurway again for Williams, gets up to it. Benson falls into the box, and he beats the diving keeper. A beautiful finish there from Benson, calm, composed, and beats it across the face of the keeper to make it 1.
There isn't a lot of midfield movement from any to go beyond, just to break it. It's either the front players or no one, really.
Williams trying to slice through on his own. He beats 2, takes a shot. Abrahams up to it at the left post. See what it leads to here. Benson out wide, drops it back into the midfield. There's Spurway. He'll take a shot from range. Gets a deflection. It had Abraham second guessing, but he got across to it just to cover anyway. It would have been off target. He's going to try and work again. Luck gets some help, and Wilson does well to help close it down. Not completely dealt with. Can they get a long range strike? They can, but over the crossbar, well off target. Reece Newton, right idea, wrong execution.
This mid-period of the first half.
Ball chipped on, flag down. Patterson into the box. Finishes. What a beautiful finish in a tight hole. Cooks Hill arms are raised, debating the decision, but the referee's pointed for a goal. The dead ball just outside the 18-yard box. He drives it along the turf and skims up nicely, and a friendly bounce for Eisenhower.
Yeah, decent strike, but again, Eisenhower had it sort of covered. There were no real bodies running across him to get in the way, and collected very safely, and no end product. It's come to the fore, finished off nicely, and got themselves in a great position for 3 more points.
Well, it'll certainly be interesting to see. Could they go back-to-back wins, Bell Swans, or will it be Cooks Hill, who are back in the winners' circle?
Form other than different personnel.
Now all of a sudden Patterson looking forward, going for a second, takes a big strike, puts it across the face. Drew Patterson on. Lodge gets a header. Matt Hall fortuitously finds Woolston. He's got Cable out wide, and Cable's going to look for a second, is he? Gets a strike away, deflection, and it finds the back of the net. Joe Cable's got a second, and Bell Swans lead 3-1 here at Firth. And it's where Bell Swans have looked dangerous. It's giving different looks for Patterson and Woolston. If they can't penetrate the defensive line, then they've got other players that can overload for them. And Bailey's going to take a strike here, but well wide of the target.
Front to back, but then the midfield players are then also prepared to go and support them.
Woolston now cutting into the box. A few Cooks Hill defenders there. Eisenhower does parry it down, and they'll have a corner. And fortunately for Daniel Eisenhower, the Suns go up behind the trees here at the far end of just push that advantage and push forward. Hall now just tries to lull the defence with a bit of a fade, so it gives lots of room to Cable. He's going to cross this in, racing away. Woolston nodded it on, but just couldn't square it up quite. Will it be the fake? Will it be... Well, Patterson curls it. Well saved. Good reaction from Eisenhower. He had to get horizontal to parry it away.
And, you know, as I said, from a decent strike as well.
Yeah, actually now this is faster and cleaner ball movement. Williams having to turn back to it. Gets a deflection and all of a sudden pushed wide. Bradley'd love to have that over again, but you touched on it before, Brett. Fast ball movement is going to be the key if they can unlock this, and it showed near the switch of play, and all of a sudden, starting to see these Bell Swans defenders having to move, which we haven't seen for the opening sort of 65 minutes or so.
But considering we're at 70 minutes, it's a credit, like I sort of said, how they get back into that shape as quickly as possible is a credit.
Cooks Hill, can they find some late solace here and add to their solitary goal? Matthews picks that off and just clubs it forward. Nice little tap on here. Woolston turns him inside out. And he gets the final finish. Eisenhower stranded, and that's got to ice it. Bell Swans lead 4 goals to 1 in the shadows of full time as the shadows creep over Fernley doors.